Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ethan, also known as Lord Tupperware. I'm going to try something a little different here, as we did with the redraft. This is Christian Calcano's top 8 draft from GP Phoenix 2017. I have not watched this draft or listened to coverage of it, so we're just going to dive in and evaluate his draft from my standpoint. I love watching his drafts. I loved watching him from Worlds, and I'm excited to see what he does here. So he opens a pack with a Vraska's Contempt, Fire Cannon Blast, not much Merfolk Branchwalker in a chart, of course, but I can't imagine he's taking anything over Vraska's Contempt here. Just a nice powerful removal spell over some efficient threat and some cheap card draw. But being able to get anything dead and gain a little life too at instant speed is nice. It's a removal spell you can't really play around in the format because it's rare. So I'm pretty sure he's just going to grab that here. Looking at a pack with Bellowing Aegisaur, Fire Cannon Blast, a couple medium black creatures, Desperate Castaways, Direfleet Interloper. Be hard pressed to grab anything other than Fire Cannon Blast here. I mean, he could just take a black card to follow up with his black removal spell, but Fire Cannon Blast has got to be the thing he wants to take here, right? And he did just pass one, so maybe he's thinking about that. And now I see a Windstrider at the front. I'm not really sure what to... Okie dokie. And there it goes. Windstrider just get on in. I would think that maybe he's got a preference to not be red, but he just... we know that he drafted the quad swashbuckling deck at World, so... Well, now he's seeing some good blue and a nice blue-black card in Deadeye Plunderers, but Siren Stormtamer is so good, and if he is on the Aura plan, he knows that Siren Stormtamer is so crucial to the deck. Maybe that's why he took Windstrider. He just wants to be blue X so that he can have Dive Down and Siren Stormtamer to protect, or to have access to bounce, to react to auras. I'm not sure. That Windstrider pick is baffling, but the Stormtamer pick seems right on to me. And now he's going to pick up a pack with Heartstopper. Runaground is nice. A Fathomfleet Firebrand. Fathomfleet Firebrand is quite strong, but if he passed Fire Cannon Blast, I don't know how he can pass the... I know how he can't pass Firebrand. I mean, I guess it is better. I would assume that he'd be on Runaground here over Heartstopper. Just to take another blue card that's probably going to make the cut for him, but he just grabs Heartstopper. He goes, alright, I want a 1-drop. So he's got 2 1-drops now. So maybe he's looking to be suiting up his 1-drops with some enhancements and going deep. So Boon, a Tempest Caller, Direfleet Hoarder. I would assume it's between those two for him at the moment, and probably maybe a slight nod to the Caller because he's got 2 blue cards in his pile, but he's got 2 black cards in his pile too, right? So Chris seemed to be valuing tempo here and cheap threats. Fireshrine Keeper, Perilous Voyage, and there's a bounce spell I can get behind. A Desperate Castaways and a Storm Sculptor. Now he's 3-2 blue cards to black cards, so... I mean, grabbing the Voyage here feels right to me, yeah. Maybe if he had a couple Cutlasses, he'd be higher on the Desperate Castaways, but it seems like most people are not as into that card as maybe I am. There's an Opti-Popti. Not much else. Opt and Duress. I would grab Opt here if I were him. I mean, I guess he could take this. I don't know. Duress is a strange pick there for me. Feels like he's pigeonholing himself a little too early into blue-black, and I'd rather just be like, I'm going to be blue. See, right here, I would probably just lean Depths and not Blightkeeper and just go, oh, I'm going to be blue and then I'll figure the rest out later. But if he's decided that 1-drops are where it's at, that Blightkeeper doesn't get much better than that. What's wheeling here? Well, if Windstrider was good enough to second pick, it's certainly good enough to 8th pick or 9th pick here. Yeah, get in. Windstrider, get in, baby. Costly Plunder. Or the Chalice. Why the Chalice, buddy? You're not going to play that. You could play Costly Plunder. It also doesn't send a black card. It's a strange pick. Now, he's hating the enchantment removal there, and I don't think that's an accident. Swashbuckling. Hey, baby. But you've taken so many red cards, or so many black cards, rather, there's just no way that you can play that red card. So it's a confusing pick to me. It wouldn't be so confusing if he had leaned more heavily blue this draft, or this pack, which I think he probably should have. At least what I would have done. Because now I think he's just got to be blue-black. Like, that Duress could be an opt, and that Blightkeeper could be a Depths of Desire. I think even the Heartstopper could have been a blue card, yeah? Well, I think he's... The Hierophant's Chalice... Maybe he's thinking about the Chalice with the Castaways, or he's just going to get his 5-mana 3/3s out a turn earlier. I don't know. He doesn't have it, like, out of his pile of cards, right? How has he sort of sorted these? Or maybe he's put some trash in the front to hide his deck as he sorts through it. I'm not sure. B4. Gonna count out his cards here. What do you got, Chris? What are you hoping for? Ooh, could I please have another 1-drop? 1-drop, please. He just wants one with the Winds, right? Or Pirate's Cutlasses, or something to that effect. Looks like he might miss here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is he going to first pick a Blightkeeper? I mean, I don't know what else he can do. But in my version of this draft, where I'm mostly blue going into this pack, I could just take a Deeproot Warrior. And maybe be blue-green Merfolk. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of Merfolk. I didn't pass a lot, so I might get past a lot this pack. And then I could just move in on that and get hooked up in pack 3, because I've cut it in pack 2. I don't know. I think Blightkeeper first, which he's got a game plan for sure. Certainly has a game plan. There's a boon, which is nice, a Stormfleet Spy, and a Deadeye Tormentor, and ding, 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 ding. One with the wind, baby. Yeah, he's gonna just windmill slam that one with the wind and hope that more come his way. Just looking through, he's like, is there another one with the wind in this pack for me to take? No, just the one? Alright. Is it 2 with the wind? I'm surprised he's not sort of sorting them the other way, just looking at their mana cost. Like, if he saw a thing that cost 1 black mana, would he just take it? Like, March of the Drowned. Now, Cobbled Wings can't be really what he's looking for here, because a lot of his stuff already has evasion. I would think he'd want like a March of the Drowned or even a Storm Sculptor, because Storm Sculptor is not that big of a drawback for him here. Maybe he's just going to hate a Bishop Soldier? I don't know. Cobbled Wings pick is a surprise, to say the least. Don't most of his threats already have evasion at the moment? I would take Looter over Queensbay Soldier, or Dive Down even, to help to grab another protection for my one with the Winds and future Mark of the Vampires. Maybe he values that extra point of toughness a bit more. I'm surprised. Especially with all of his 1-drops, he's going to enable Raid on turn 2 a lot of the time. So that is a surprising pick as well. Swashbuckling Quartermaster. Now he's certainly going to want to grab a Cutlass if he can, and he already has a Cobbled Wing, so Quartermaster could be just fine. I would think it's between Quartermaster and Runaground, and I'd probably lean Quartermaster just because if I get a Pirate's Cutlass, then I'll have 2 copies of what? That's like his first Merfolk, right? Wait, what? All right, I'm out of my depths of desire here. I mean, you're gonna take the 1-drop, right? You're gonna take Vicious Conquistador, or are you gonna try and be white-red now or blue-red now? Are you off of? Nope. You gotta be kidding me. You want Deadeye Tormentor. You don't want Vicious Conquistador. I have no idea what's happening right now. I'm so confused. I thought he was trying to do one thing. He's not. He's doing something else. Prying Blade. Yeah, that's the card you want. What's happening here? What year is it? I don't know what else he takes, but good gravy. Alright, there's a Looter. Great. Can we all agree that you're going to take the Looter and not Elaborate Fire Cannon or Duress number 2? Now he set himself up for the Navigator's Ruin Mill deck, right? You got all the one drops, buddy. No, he just grabs cancel. That's fine. Picks up a Spell Pierce there for the sideboard. Pretty standard pick there. Nothing has been standard about this draft, though. Another one? Do you want a Spreading Rot? Come on, search for Azcanta floated around this draft. Gotta have ways to sideboard against it, buddy. Grabs a Lancer, maybe? Yeah. Surprised he didn't hate the Demolish there if he's hoping to grab a Cutlass and maybe run a Prying Blade or a Cobbled Wings. And lots of unplayables. Ooh, maybe another cancel. I wonder if he's going to run some cancels. He has no other interaction other than the Vraska's Contempt at the moment. Nice to have cancels with the Windstriders, but like, buddy, what's going on with your deck right now? Like blue-black stuff. Hey, clearly he knows what he's doing, but what does he know that I don't know? Oh, I see how he separates it. He separates it by spells and then creatures. So it's not like junk and then playables. It's spells, then creatures. I mean, I guess he does have some Merfolk. He's got double Windstrider, he's got Sculptor and Tempest Caller that Kapala protects, but that's bad. Who cares? Looks again. And going into the last pack. I'm excited to see how this deck rounds out. It's been very bizarre so far. from my end at least. But his one-drop slot is stacked, that's for sure. We can all agree on that. Oh, dive down. Ooh, freebooter. Goes right by that Jace because the card is bad. Yeah, freebooter's a fantastic card for him here. Evasive threat, messes with the opponent, potential 2-for-1. I would take freebooter over bloodletter, but it's close. But I would be on freebooter here. But it looks like he's on bloodletter. Oh no, nope. He just swapped it to the front. Glancing through again. He might even wield that Heartstopper. Because there's two other good black cards with the Deathless Ancient and the Bloodletter. Yeah, okay. Freebooter, get in. He's just got to be Pirate's Cutlass above everything at this point, right? If he's lucky enough to see one. Alright, River Sneak that is. Yep. I gotta say, this draft has just really baffled me. I mean, I'm not very clear about what he's going for here. Alright, well, that's a godsend. Maybe he can get some free wins with his Mark of the Vampire. I thought he was going to have to take a Prying Blade out of this pack. I mean, what else is there? Interesting. Actually, I haven't kept track of his flying count here. Oh, Tormentor, nice. These packs where the last card is just far and away the correct pick for him has been tense. Just going like, what's he gonna take here? Oh, phew, playable card. Great, Deadeye Tormentor. I can agree on that. Oh my god. Phew. Wow, he just got really lucky in this pack getting another one with the wind. So now he has 2-1 with the winds and a mark and a bunch of cheap creatures, so he should be okay. If he can get another dive down, I think his deck will actually be alright. Because he's got a Siren Storm Tamer to protect it now. So I think his deck can be good. I do sort of worry that a lot of his stuff is 1 power to begin with, so like Vanquish the Weak is still going to get it, and Fire Cannon Blast still kind of gets it, but he wants the 1-drop. He wants the 1/2 that he can just go 1-drop 1 with the wind. He's just trying to get some free 1 with the winds. I would think the raid is pretty important, especially being able to go 1-drop, 2-drop, but he just doesn't like that looter. He took Queensbay Soldier over it, which was shocking. Direfleet Hoarder. Oh, what a nice pick. Oh, hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Come on. You have so many derpy creatures. Just take Chart a Course. You have no card advantage whatsoever. Yeah, there you go. Shiny Tilonelli's Knight. Another Tormentor and a Shaper Apprentice. Apprentice isn't bad. Like I said, he does have a handful of Merfolk. He's got that Kapala. Yep. Does settle on that. Wow, Deathless Ancient and Heartstopper and Dive Down came back. I would imagine he really wants that Dive Down here. This pack really turned it around for him. Okay, I am confused about that. I would want the dive down with double one with the wind and Mark of the Vampire, but maybe I'm too conservative in my deployment of my enchantments. This pack is going to end fine. He's probably got his deck now. It seems like a very, very cheap, low to the ground, aggressive deck with a lot of one-drops and a lot of ways to suit up those one-drops, like the Prying Blades. I don't know how many of them he's planning on playing. Favorable wins. Again, don't imagine he's playing that. All right, well, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time for my next video.